What's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG WTF LOL FTW BRB, and welcome to episode 26 of Let's Play Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the Subspace Emissary. Here we are once again, continuing our way through the Great Maze, and just want you nerds and geeks to know that this is gonna be a rather long time. I'm just letting you know the Great Maze is it's what it is. It's a maze. You get lost, and even right now, I'm not lost, to be precise. I have a map in front of me that's really kind of telling me the best ways to go at the time I'm recording this. So it's easy to get lost in this maze, and if without this map, I honestly wouldn't know where I was going myself. As I mentioned in part 1 of this Great Maze, I am looking at a map, and this is the recommended route to go. So if you nerds and geeks are wondering which is the fastest way to get through the Great Maze, well, apparently the way I'm going is the fastest way. So far, I like it, so it works out for the best. So why not? Of course, before the episode began, we saw him in that little room. I was just healing myself up, getting all my characters back, still going with Game & Watch, Wario, Meta Knight, and Marth. I think I'm actually going to take Marth out when we get to the eventual final boss of the game, which was that blue guy that we saw before. I believe his name was Taboo. And yeah, and the reason why I'm going to probably take Marth out is to showcase another person. So in the last episode we battled a couple guys here and there. I'm not exactly sure who we battled, to be precise. I remember battling like Link and people. Or maybe not Link. Yeah, it was Link. That was the last person we battled, but I don't remember everybody. Right now, we're still in that Donkey Kong level, going through all the area. If you guys remember, we had to, switch doors back and forth, kind of like in that previous level, to get to specific places, and all that. So, in order to fight the next character that we're going to be battling soon, we need to get rid of this bomb up here, and I was actually having a little bit of problems with Mr. Game & Watch for some reason. Ridiculous, I know, but I was having my problems. But we got rid of that bomb, and that allows us to get over here where we are going to battle our next character, which is Yoshi. Bad luck for me, though, is the fact that I have 141% damage. And, well, I don't know. Just for you nerds and geeks, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but my good friend, Raging Yoshi, he's actually just recently started a Let's Play of Super Smash Bros. Brawl himself, and if you guys would like to know statistically how good a character is and how far they rank on, the board and all that, I would definitely suggest checking out his Let's Play. It's still rather early, but he definitely keeps in touch with that, and I gotta say, even though I'm doing a Let's Play of it right now, I am greatly enjoying it. So I would definitely suggest you guys go check out Tim's or Raging Yoshi's Let's Play of it as well, along with all his other games, because he's a great Let's Player. I wouldn't suggest anybody if I don't watch him myself, and I do watch the Raging Yoshi. By the way, though, well, we just got ran over by those motorcycle enemies, the Rotors. Whatever, that gives us Wario. And Wario, I don't think I mentioned this, Wario is actually a character who I recently just started using when I moved to California. I was just playing Smash Brothers with my good friend Thomas, Joel, all of them. Thomas is another YouTuber if you guys wanted to check him out. Hasn't really started yet, but he is going to be starting. But yeah, Wario is one of those characters who I just recently kind of picked up. He's really strong, and I actually enjoy playing Wario. I do. I think he's really fun to play, and definitely a character I look more, I have fun with. I enjoy it, and I'm not sure if he's been confirmed for Smash Brothers 4 yet, actually. And if he isn't going to be in there, it's kind of upsetting, to be honest, because I like Wario in this game, even though it's another Mario character. I felt like it was an interesting kind of character, because unlike, most Mario characters, Wario does indeed have his own little series called the WarioWare series, so it kind of, represents his own series as well as being a Mario character. Coming up next, we're in for another fight, and this time it's going to be Diddy Kong, so I think it's about time Wario got some revenge on Diddy for, well, what happened to, wait, was it Diddy Kong? No, I think it was actually Ness and Lucas. Totally didn't make sense. Whatever. I do enjoy playing Wario, though. He hits really hard. I'm not sure if I've showcased his special attacks yet, though, which kind of sucks if I haven't. But one of his attacks, he actually pulls a motorcycle out, and I've shown that off in the video at points. That video, I mean, that motorcycle actually is kind of hard to control, believe it or not. Right there, there's a motorcycle. It is a little hard to control at times, but, you know, yeah. It's not too bad, and you actually get to, as I just was about to showcase right there, you actually do get to pick it right back up and throw it at your enemies. From what I understand, though, because of the Raging Yoshi's actually Let's Play, I learned that Diddy Kong is actually one of the best characters in the game, actually, from what I understand. Me, on the other hand, I don't really like him. I don't know. I don't think I'm good with him. I feel like he's hard to control, even though he did just uppercut the hell out of me. Diddy Kong, actually, for the longest time, and I would still say nowadays he's one of my favorite video game characters, but I used to love Diddy Kong when I was a kid, and it was mainly just because of his Nintendo hat, to be honest. I love baseball cap, so yeah. Right now I'm, you know, kind of slowing down, trying to remember where to go while looking at the map. Real quick, I'm just going to go in there and heal myself up. Not even going to show you guys, to be honest. Just, as you see, I have all the characters. I would definitely suggest having all 4 of your characters for this next fight, because unlike most fights where we just saw me battle, you know, Yoshi and Diddy Kong, we're not battling a regular character in this game, but we are going to be heading against one of the bosses. And that boss just happens to be one of the more difficult ones, which is Dwan. And just like the previous fight, you know, and all the other bosses, to be completely honest, it is the exact same as the last fight, nothing different. And same thing goes as before, you know, my advice goes as before, even though I'm not necessarily taking it in this battle, but whatever. I say when he's on the sword side is when you should, you know, try to use your ranged attack if you have any, and when he's on the shooting side, melee it up. And of course, if you're able to find items like that green shell down there, I'm not sure if I used it, but if you are able to get to items like the green shell or anything like that, you know, curry, anything that just constantly keeps attacking without, you know, it doesn't matter if you get set back or not, I would definitely suggest using those as well, because, you know, it would weaken them. And with characters like Marth and Meta Knight who don't have, you know, ranged attacks, it may come in handy for them as well. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure why I use Marth in this. Marth's not a bad character in my opinion. I think he's actually one of the best in the game. But for Subspace, I'm not a big fan of Marth, to be honest, especially in the Great Maze. His jump is not the best. I mean, he's okay in speed. And, well, it's just he doesn't do as much damage as I would wish he would do to, you know, someone like Dwan or something. Right there, I should pick up the curry, but I don't. Yep, I died. I think I pick it up though right away. Yeah, right. See, once you get a curry, it's like the best weapon against Dwan, because it just keeps attacking no matter how much you're getting hit. So definitely help me defeat Dwan here with my main character, Mr. Game & Watch. Love me some Game & Watch. And after you defeat Dwan, we are taken to the area where we're first introduced to like Peach and Daisy as characters, and Snake. We're on board the God, I don't remember the Halberd or something. Halberd, I don't know. It's Meta Knight's ship, and we're making our way over to this side over here to battle another person. We're battling a lot of people right now, and now we're going to be taking on Meta Knight himself. And I don't think I need to, you know, I don't think it's any secret. Meta Knight is what I believe is the best character in the game, from what I understand. I mean, he's banned from every tournament because he's practically broken, from what everyone says. I don't think Meta Knight's broken. I think he is one of the harder characters to beat. He's like the Virgil or the Zero of this game, that's, I would say, because he's not broken. He's able to be beaten. It's just he's one of the more difficult characters to fight because he has so many abilities that can take you down. But I wouldn't say he's broken, and I feel like his bans in the tournaments are uncalled for. I really do. But then again, I'm not a professional Smash player, so maybe there's something that, you know, everybody else knows that I don't. But from my experiences, I don't think Meta Knight is broken. I feel he is one of the toughest characters, if not the toughest character in the game. But in all honesty, that makes sense to me. I mean, Kirby was the toughest in the original Smash Brothers, so... I just want to acknowledge this right now, though. After defeating Meta Knight, you are not taken directly back to the ship. You are taken to a different area, but I didn't really showcase that because we're not going to that area anyway right this second. I wanted to actually go back all the way over here and go into the lower path before I went into that area. So I just wanted to let you guys know that you aren't going to be taken back to the ship like I'm showing right here. You are going to be taken to another area. I just decided not to go to that area because, well, on my map it doesn't tell me to go there yet. But now we're in the inside of the halberd, and well, we're going to be taking on another person, nerds and geeks. This whole episode's just, you know, going to be me battling as many characters as I can. That's what it is going to be with the Great Maze, to be completely honest. And the next character we're going to be taking on is Solid Snake, a third-party character that was in this game. I believe him and Sonic are the first ever third-party characters to be in the Smash Brothers games. I believe Mega Man will be one of the more recent ones, along with Pac-Man, and who knows, maybe some other people, nerds and geeks. Snake took out Mr. Game & Watch, but we still got Wario. Snake is another really good character in this game, I would feel like. I feel like he's a good character to set things up as. I do enjoy playing as Snake. I enjoy setting grenades and, you know, waiting for people to step on that area, like he's doing right now, just so I can blow them up. I enjoy, you know, aiming the missiles at them. Snake's a really fun character. I do enjoy it, and from what I understand, this Smash Brothers 4 roster got leaked, and Snake isn't gonna be on the, you know, the main roster, but from what the leak thing said, he's actually gonna be downloadable content along with Ice Climbers, Lucas, and a character named the Chorus Men, which I'll be honest, I don't know who they are. And yes, Snake actually took out all of us. He took out not all of us, but he took out Wario and Mr. Game & Watch, but it's now time to take him out with the apparently best player in the, or best character in the game, Mr. Game & Watch. Or Mr. Game & Watch, what am I saying? Meta Knight. I'm just gonna end the video here while this is ending. My name has been OMG WTF LOL FTW BRB. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Smash Brothers Brawl. If you have, do me a favor, leave me a comment, a like, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And as always, nerds and geeks, my name is OMG WTF LOL FTW BRB. And I'm not going to say goodbye yet because the match isn't over. But now that I got the outro out of the way, yeah, we're just beating up on Snake and waiting to get rid of him. So as always, nerds and geeks, I'll see you in our next episode. Have a good one.